Toby Walsh is a Laureate Fellow and Senior Professor of Artificial Intelligence at the University of New South Wales. He joins us from Sydney. Professor, thank you so much for your time. Can you just explain one thing? Are the writers and the actors concerned that they're going to be replaced by artificial intelligence, or how artificial intelligence is going to make sure that they don't get those same repeat fees that they rely upon so much?
I suspect they're worried that some of them might well be replaced. It's certainly going to threaten the existence for some actors. I think if you're Tom Cruise, you're perfectly safe. He's going to be appearing in Mission Impossible 12, no doubt, coming up. But if you're a B-list actor or if you're an extra, we can synthetically generate really good video, and it's going to be much cheaper. So those people are certainly right to be worried, as are people in many other jobs.
Is that inevitable, do you think? Can an AI program write something as wonderful as, I don't know, I'd say Seinfeld, I suppose?
Well, there is actually an AI program that does write a never-ending episode of Seinfeld.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure it's quite as good as the real thing yet. But if you are a Seinfeld fan, you can watch non-stop Seinfeld now, courtesy of the computers.
So are we coming to the stage where actually we won't be able to notice the difference in a few years between, say, the acting ability of, I'm going to choose Denzel Washington over Tom Cruise, and an AI-generated actor?
Well, we certainly can generate short images of video of Denzel Washington, which you will not know from the real thing. And that's going to be disruptive, not just for Hollywood, but it's going to be disruptive for our politics. We're already starting to see people being fooled by such videos. So yes, of course, I think Denzel Washington is going to demand that he gets fees for any such fake videos.
Really? Would he be able to fight that kind of fight in a court if an AI programmer were to make an actor who looked exactly like Denzel Washington and sounded like Denzel Washington, but it's not actually Denzel Washington? So how does he get the money? How does he win that lawsuit?
Well, you're right. So the law system is playing catch up here. We're seeing a number of class action suits coming into play. But clearly, I suspect the law is going to catch up, and he's going to be able to demand, revenue from the use of his image, even if it is video that's made and it's not actually real.
Do you think the writers and the actors are actually fighting a losing battle? Because essentially we know how AI is going to change so many workplaces, and that could just be another one. In other words, the inevitability. Do they need to start thinking about whether their future actually lies in an industry which could eventually be completely overtaken by artificial intelligence?
I don't think it's going to be completely overtaken, but I suspect that we may be employing fewer actors and fewer writers in the future. The good ones, the ones who are really innovative, the writers who really do new things, are the people who are safe. But those who are, the jobbing writer who's churning out some little soap opera, I think they're right to be worried that those jobs are going to be automated, replaced by computers.
Can you recognize something written by AI just by looking at it, or do you have to put it through another program to determine whether it's actually been written by a human or not?
That is a great question. And certainly at universities and schools, we're worrying about that question, whether we can spot whether students are submitting fake essays for their exams. And it's very difficult, even with a program, to spot what's fake and what isn't. It's a constant game of cat and mouse between us and the people who are trying to spoof us.
Toby Walsh, thank you very much indeed. Really, really interesting to hear from you. Appreciate it.